Hello, good morning, my dear friends. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Learn English Words Daily. Dear friends, before we go through the entire content of this video, I request you people to read the disclaimer completely till the end and then proceed further. My dear friends, hearty welcome to you all for this lesson 197 of today's video. In this lesson, let us try to learn what are called as closely confusing English words. Dear friends, if you look at these five words here, you may think that all these words are very simple. Yes, you are absolutely correct. But what is the interconnection between all these words? Yes, majority of the people have heard about the word called soil and sand, and few people have heard about the word called clay and silt, and rarely some people have heard about the word called loam. But all these words, all these five words are interconnected. So let us try to learn the actual meaning of each of these words and try to understand how these words are interconnected and how the word soil is very, very important. My dear friends, when once you go through this video completely and if you feel the content provided in this video as very much important to you, please give a like to this video. Also, share your comments and suggestions in the description box, which will help me to improve the content of this video. Share this video with your friends and relatives who are very much interested to learn very strange, interesting English words on day-to-day basis. My dear friends, soil is considered as the soul of life in this universe. Before we understand the actual meaning of the word soil, let us try to understand the other components, sand, silt, and clay in detail. Then we will be in a better position to understand the actual meaning of the word soil. So now let us try to understand the word sand in detail. Sand means a substance that consists of very small grains of rock or a loose granular material that results from the disintegration of rocks. If you can look at the image given here, you will be in a better position to understand the meaning of the word sand. In fact, sand is used to construct buildings, bridges, roads, so on and so forth. Coming to the physical appearance of the word sand, the granules which have got the particle size between 0.05 millimeter up to 2 millimeter, they are called sand. That means when the rock disintegrates, then it results in small granules or particles. So all those particles which have got the size between 0.05 millimeter up to 2 millimeter, they are all called sand. Now let us see as to how the word sand can be used in sentence formation. Sentence 1. The children played happily in the sand. Sentence 2. We went for a walk along the sand. Dear friends, now we have understood as to how the sand is formed and what is the size of the sand particles. Now let us proceed further and try to understand the word called silt. Dear friends, now let us try to learn the word silt in a detailed manner. The word silt, silt, means a solid dust-like sediment that water, ice, and wind transport and deposit. That means silt is a fine particle of rock material which can be transported by the blowing wind and the flowing water. If you can look at the image given here, you will be in a better position to understand the meaning of the word silt. Now let us see the physical appearance. The granules having particle size between 0.002 millimeter up to 0.005 millimeter, they are all called silt. That means silt particles are smaller in size compared to sand. Now let us see as to how the word silt can be used in sentence formation. The flowing water contains fine silt. Sentence 2. The lake is filled up with silt and vegetation. Dear friends, now we have understood two important components, sand and silt. Now let us proceed further and try to learn the next component, clay. My dear friends, now let us try to learn the word clay in a detailed manner. I am very much sure you already know about this word called clay because you might have made lot of toys by using this clay. Meaning of the word clay is a type of fine grained powdery natural soil material. The other meaning is clay is a kind of earth that is soft when it is wet and hard when it is dry. If you can look at the image given here, you will be in a better position to understand the actual meaning of the word clay. Coming to the physical appearance of clay. Small, fine granules having particle size less than 0.002 millimeter. That means clay particles are much smaller in size compared to silt. Now let us see as to how we can frame sentences by using the word clay. Sentence 1. The statues were made out of clay molds. Second sentence. We shape clay into a pot. Dear friends, now you have got a clear understanding of the terms sand, silt and clay. Now let us proceed further and try to learn the word soil. My dear friends, now let us try to learn an important word called soil, S-O-I-L. It is called as the soul of life on this earth. Meaning of the word soil is the powdery material on the surface of the ground containing sand, silt, clay, organic material, gases, water, and microorganisms in which plants grow. That means soil contains sand, silt, clay, everything. Coming to the physical appearance of soil. Soil contains sand, silt, clay in different proportions. If soil contains organic matter, gases, water, microorganisms, and macroorganisms, crops can be grown in that. That is how soil is considered as the soul of life on this earth. Coming to the sentence formation by using the word soil. Chemical fertilizers are added to enrich soil. Second sentence. This soil is very fertile to grow fruit crops. Dear friends, today we have learnt the word soil and we know that sand alone will not form soil or silt alone will not form soil. So, for a soil to happen, we need sand, silt, clay and other materials as well. Dear friends, now let us try to learn another important word called loam, L-O-A-M. Meaning of the term loam is a soil which contains sand, silt and clay in correct proportions. If organic material is also present in loam soil, then that soil is considered as fertile soil. That means in regular soil, sand, silt and clay may not be present in correct proportions. Sand may be higher, silt may be lesser, and clay may be more. So, a loam is the one which contains sand, silt and clay in correct proportions. Now, let us try to frame two sentences by using the word loam. Sentence 1. A loam soil is ideal for growing potato crop. Sentence 2. Loam soil has got good water holding capacity. Dear friends, today you are very much clear about the terms called sand, silt, clay, soil, and loam. My dear friends, today you have learned one of the important terminologies called soil. Soil is considered as the soul of life on this earth. This soil contains the basic ingredients called sand, silt, and clay. For a fertile soil, sand, silt, and clay should be present in correct proportions. Then it is called loam soil. Along with the sand, silt, and clay, if organic matter, water, gases, microorganisms, and macroorganisms are present, then it is called fertile soil on which crops can be grown. Dear friends, thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you very soon with another very important and interesting word on this channel. Learn English words daily. Till then, take care.